Good afternoon, everyone. For the next session, it's my honor to invite Dr. Ankita Singh. Dr. Ankita Singh is the Senior Vice President and Global Head of HR at Signex Datamatics. She has over 22 years of experience in managing and leading various aspects of human resources, spanning across high-paced business domains of ITES. She holds a PhD in management and is a gold medalist in BBA as well as MBA. She has done HR and business strategy related executive management programs from IIMA, ISB Hyderabad, and XLRI. She is also a certified PPA practitioner. Dr. Ankita has excelled in establishing a strong performance driven culture at Signex Datamatics, which has resulted in the company being certified as a great place to work for the last 3 consecutive years. Apart from her professional excellence, Dr. Ankita is very active in supporting social causes by working closely with various NGOs on child education and development. Dr. Ankita believes in driving organizational culture and values through people, not processes alone. We welcome you, Dr. Ankita. You may now take over. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Asna, for such a warm welcome. It's a pleasure being here in this conference where, the tagline itself is so catchy, where she means happiness and say cheese. I think it brings happiness on everybody's face. The topic that we would be talking about is all about, women and how we have created a place for ourselves and how we wish to move ahead, because the time is obviously a constraint. We do not have much time, and if at all there are questions, I would want to take those up towards the end. So I'll try and keep my monologue very short. So see, when we talk about women, or when I primarily talk about my life, I think each one of us, we have gone through a lot of challenges. We have seen our journey. We have been part of it. We have actively handled, fought, or enjoyed whatever we have seen in this journey. And it has been definitely different for each one of us. But one thing, or the word woman, I think would remain common for each one of us because of the acronym that I have made for this word. And I think it's quite relatable when I think and sit back and just collect my thoughts around how I have handled all these situations throughout. I think this has really helped. So when I say woman, and a W is what I have always thought, at least taking my life examples, I would say it was always willpower. Obviously, initially, even I went through a lot of challenges, but willpower was always there, where I thought that if at all, I'm sure, and if I know that I have to drive my life, if I have to be driver and not a passenger in my own life, then I have to decide things on my own, and only then I'll be probably able to draw a plan around it. So willpower is really important for each one of us to make that special place or have a meaningful existence in our life. When I say I think it's ownership. A lot of us, I think everybody who's part of this session would agree and understand that there was a phase, or for a few of us probably there is a phase, where we keep telling that this is happening in my life because of my family, or because of my work, or I'm not able to give enough time to myself because I'm already too caught up with defined things. I think ownership is really important. You have to own what you are going through. You have to own whatever is happening in your life, because only you are responsible, and only you will remain answerable for this entire thing throughout your life. If I take my example, I think back in 90s, parents just had 2 to 3 options when it comes to their children career. And like any other parent, my parents were also very sure that my daughter is going to become a doctor or an engineer. And after I finished my 12th with maths, I did join engineering college. And I was there for 3 months fees and everything was done. And my parents were quite happy that now she's settled. She'll complete her engineering and then probably she'll start working in an IT company, because that was the option at that point in time. But after 3 months, I realized, and anyway, I was interested more in management, and BBA at that point in time was, nothing. Just a couple of colleges had started that option. Management was a new stream, and not many people were exploring that. But after 3 months, I had to take that call that, you know what, I have tried my level best, but I already lost 3 months. But they understood. They said, fine, let us just try for first semester. And that was the time when I left engineering and got into BBA. And then was in BBA for 3 years. And then my parents were like, fine, you have done your BBA, now I should what do you want to do? And I said, I want to start working. And they said, you won't get a great job. Fortunately, within a month or so, I got a job, but then we got a letter at home that she has stopped the entire UP, and she'll be getting a gold medal from the governor of the state. And they were really happy, and they said, then why don't you go ahead and do MBA as well? Probably there'll be more better options. So I think we know ourselves really well, and we need to own whatever we wish to do in our life. And probably if that's the right path, and in most of the cases I have seen that's the right path, because nobody else would know us or the individual better than himself or herself. So that really helps in getting you to the right place. M is makers, which is the support system. A lot of females, even now, we feel that we are superwomen. Probably yes, we can do a lot of things parallelly, but at the same time, we do need a support system. So be it your husband, be it your family members, your in-laws, your friends, your maid, we cannot do without them, and that has to be accepted, that we are the makers, but at the same time we do need a great support system so that we can focus on relevant things. I have a great support system. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and if I say that I did my second PhD, or I've been working 7 hours a day throughout, and I love traveling, so I've been traveling to places. And if I say that I've been managing all these things alone, probably that will be a lie. Actually, that will be a lie, because I have a lot of people who have been supporting, and we need to recognize them. At the same time, we need to build a great support system so that somebody can parallelly take care of those things or other things when we are taking care of things which are important at that point in time. You can't be everywhere, and that's a myth if at all we say that we'll be able to handle each and everything. A in women is for adapt. Situations are changing. I think COVID has got us to a situation where we have started accepting things quite naturally. We know that nothing is fixed. We know that things can change every single day. So being adaptive is really, really important, and that's the integral, and that's the very important characteristics of a journey of a female. So A, I would say, is adapt. And the last one in of women is neutral, but nurture. So you don't have to be judgmental. A lot of things will happen around you. A lot of people will keep commenting on you that you have a very small baby and you're not taking care of him or her, and you're busy in your own life. Why don't you take a break? Trust me, nobody knows your life better than you, right? So listen, there is no reason to react. There's no reason to immediately respond or do something what they are suggesting. You can always think, you can always introspect and understand if whatever they are saying is really right or wrong. But trust me, later stage, nobody is going to answer on your behalf. So be neutral, be logical, but at the same time, keep nurturing, keep investing in yourself, be what you want to be. Always, we know that we are part of a ecosystem. We have to coexist. We can be great. I keep giving this example. Somebody came to me and that's the.
Well, I think there was a network error.
Am I
Ma'am, we just
audible
have
now?
yeah. We would like to extend our thank you to you, Dr. Ankita, for sharing great insights and addressing the audience. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you
time.
so
Thank you.
much, Ashna. Thanks a